Hello, and welcome to another episode of Total Ramblings. This one completely unplanned. I've been very naughty. I've been very bad. Really, really naughty. I went to the toy shop looking for something else, and something caught my eye, and I've done a foolish thing. And so here's the thing about me, right? Is I want to build an army and conquer the world, right? And basically, this is kind of the next best thing, really. I found these things called Soldier Force. They weren't very expensive, I'll be honest with you, but I had to buy kind of one of each. So I'm going to open them all and show them. So we've got this kind of armoured truck thing. These are just purely in sort of box size order. We've got a very nice looking swing wing sort of F-15, I guess, style fighter jet. We've got a tank, big gun, couple of guys, motorbike, missiles, rockets and things, and looks like part of a base, I think. We've got a truck transporting a small scout helicopter and like a Humvee type thing. Looks like barbed wire, more sort of basey type stuff there. We've got like a Chinook style helicopter with a little jeepy thing, a river boat, a smaller tank, like a recon sort of vehicle. And then lastly, this is what really caught my eye. Look at this, like a sort of Hercules kind of style plane. Anyway, I thought I'd unbox them all and show them to you and do a kind of mini review. Let's see if they're any good, shall we? Right, so that's the first three opened. Let me show you in no particular order what you get with each one. So here we have is basically a main battle tank, movable turret. That is cool. That is very vibratey. It's a machine gun, coaxial machine gun. And basically the cannon and the machine gun firing at once. We've got some missile pods here. They don't do anything. They're just hollow. Ammo storage bin of some description. Looks like we can seat someone back here, stand someone up here. These are like bits and pieces that you get with it. So we've got some grenades, a bazooka. Oh, there's a drone there. A knife. Some bits of wall, remote control for the drone. That's good to see. That looks like part of a tripod stand or something, or a stand possibly for the bazooka. Don't really know. Let's look underneath, shall we? So the tracks don't move. We've got wheels. Okay. These holes are just where it was basically kind of screwed into the packaging. No hatches up front. I don't know whether the turret comes out. I don't think so. I thought maybe like there's a viewing thing here, but I don't think you can put anyone inside there. But yeah, so that's cool. We've also got like a base with it. So they know that they're home, I guess. Looks like you can probably mount a machine gun or something on there. That's probably what that's for. Okay. We've also got a motorbike because, you know, you need to be able to scout. Motorbikes, the handlebars are not attached. This does not actually turn, so they just don't really do much. But it's got a kickstand, so that's cool. All right. We've got a couple of soldier stands. I don't know whether they're just packaging or whether we actually need them, but I've kept them out anyway. And then we've got two soldiers. So this guy, Soldier Force, logo on there. He's got lots of points of articulation. His hands rotate. His head rotates. He's got no sort of... So his arms go up and down, but they don't kind of swing out. But, yeah, his feet don't rotate, but his legs and is basically his hip. Does he rotate at the hip? He doesn't rotate at the hip. So basically he's kind of like a straight up and down kind of guy. But, you know... Not bad, not bad. That's one guy. And then here's the other guy, Soldier Force. He's got some cool shades on, exactly the same articulation. Oh, and this must be, I guess, this is for mounting on that base thingy. So yeah, that's thing number one. Okay, we're going to go to thing number two, which is this giant armoured truck thing. Also very vibratey. No upwards rotation on that. That turns and kind of clicks. This looks like it should move. Does that come out? I don't know. But anyway, yeah, so let's just see if the doors don't open. This side, there is kind of like a half door, so that's how you would get the guys inside there, all right? So, you know, that can be our sort of troop transporter. And then at the back here we go. Lots of room for the men, places to mount weapons. Yeah, that's quite cool. It comes with this, so we've got like rifles, an Uzi, submachine gun, a backpack, some other bits and pieces. And we've got this guy, again, same guy as with the tank, Soldier Force. I'm going to say that every time, right? Soldier Force. So basically, we've now kind of got like a duplicate guy. That's okay. I don't mind. And then lastly, for this batch, let me just get these bits and pieces over. We've got this this fighter plane here. The wings move in tandem. All right, which is quite cool. I had to put these tail planes on. Kind of like, they're like sort of unfinished on the inside, right? But, you know, doesn't look too bad. We've got some noisy things, so machine gun noise. Bomb. Explosion. Takeoff, I guess. So the missiles swivel. So obviously when you're changing the swing wing configuration, you're going to want to point the missiles forward. We've got wheels here. Again, these holes were just to mount the thing. But look, we've got a little handle so you can swoosh it around, which I think is actually a really nice little touch. That's quite cool. And then this sort of thing that clips into the front. What is that? A T-pod, targeting pod of some description? Don't really know, to be honest with you. I would assume so. It's got like a button on the side, but there's nothing in there. It doesn't do anything. So I'm wondering if this was like a previous mould from another toy or something, and maybe there was like a laser designator in there or something. Anyway, that's where we are so far with the first three. I'm going to open the other three now. I've got a bit of rubbish building up, so I'm going to need to sort that out. But yeah, that's the first three things. Sorry, postscript on the plane. I'd forgotten to show you the pilot, so here he is, Soldier Force. Although he doesn't have the Soldier Force logo on him, he's got like a reserve parachute thing there. Same articulation as the others. Obviously, he's got a breathing pipe there. Also on the plane, I've worked out what this is for. Sorry, I'm an idiot. It's a missile launcher. So we get three of these sort of missile-y things with the plane. Okay, three of them, and basically that clips into there, and then essentially that's what the button does. It just releases the spring and it fires. And finally, one other thing I forgot, the landing gear, the front landing gear of this does actually come down, which is quite cool because it gives it a nice posture on the ground, and also, you know, keeps that that missile pod, I guess, from hitting the deck if we're launching from a carrier, which is, I think this would be a carrier-launched plane. Not that we've got a carrier, but it doesn't matter. Yeah, so sorry for being a bit rubbish there on looking at the plane. That's basically the bits that I just missed off. Right, here we are with the next two. So to start with, we've got this transport vehicle. Now this one does different noises as you press it. We've got this little thing here at the front here, which I guess is engine access. It's quite a good idea, actually. Let's do that in real life. This ladder can be removed and placed in sort of any one of 6 places. Obviously, it's articulated. The back goes down. We've got a little kind of scout helicopter. Pretty basic, but that's quite cool. And then we've got this sort of Humvee type thing with another one of those missile launchers on the front. That seems to be more powerful than the other one. Gigantic blocks on the bottom for when it was secured into the packaging, so off-road clearance isn't great. Couple of pieces of sort of barbed wire for the base. Get off, thank you. And then some more guns, backpack and things. We get 3 of these missiles. Obviously I've just fired one off. A couple more of these stands that I'm convinced now are probably just for packaging, and I don't think I need them, so I'm going to bin them. And then we've got this guy. He's the dude that comes with these. Okay. I forgot to say, by the way, with the plane, we also got another one of these. So that's kind of 2 of those the same. So I forgot about that. So let's put that over there. Okay. Now, kind of, I guess the second biggest set is this kind of Chinook style helicopter. Now these things at the bottom are straps for carrying this little vehicle here. Okay. So we can take those off. We have a winch. Okay, so the winch can deploy. Quite difficult to deploy it, but it does deploy. And then, oh, there we go. You've got to press the button. That's why. I can't do this. Well, maybe I can. If I press the button, then it becomes sort of freewheeling. That's quite cool. I've lost the string now. It's gone over here because here we go. Right, let's try this again. Right, let me try this again. Press that. Yeah, not too convinced by that mechanism, if I'm honest with you. We've obviously got these sort of rotating rotor blades. Slight issue here, whereby this collides with the carrying handle. I don't think real Chinooks have a carrying handle. But anyway, yeah, probably a bit too flimsy. Also, I think the real Chinook has contra-rotating blades. I think the second pair goes in opposite direction. These blades are all going in the same direction. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. We've got a sliding door with Soldier Force. This pad, this kind of step pad that kind of goes down. That's quite cool. Again, no sort of working doors, but there is like access on one side to insert your troops. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention. Sorry, there is a door at the back actually. The loading bay. It's really, really tight though. So, there we go. I don't honestly know how long that's going to last, if I'm honest with you. A heavy-handed kid would probably break that off very quickly. It's quite difficult to open that, quite tight. And then, of course, we've got some sound and light sort of features in flight. Machine gun. An alert. And back to that one again. Now, with the helicopter, we have got a patrol boat with another one of these machine guns that can be mounted at the front or at the back, like a sort of riverine sort of patrol boat. This quite nice, quite like that. We've got a little sort of scouty car with a machine gun on the top. Soldier Force written on it, obviously. Again, look at the ground clearance, not much. And then we've kind of got this small sort of scout tank, recon tank, cannon, machine gun noises. Turret gun goes up and down, turret swivels. Again, we've just got wheels on the bottom. Yeah, so, you know, could be used for just defending the perimeter of a base, I guess. With this one, you get some, I think we've had this one. Yeah, we did. We had this one with the transport truck, the same sort of guns and ammo and stuff. We've got another one of these wall section thingies here. And I've just noticed that clips into there, so you can have a sort of hinged wall, which is quite good. And then back to the troops. So we've got Soldier Force. Pretty certain we've got this guy a couple of times already, but that's okay. I don't mind. And then we've got this guy again, who we've definitely had before, just now with the transport vehicle. I think that's everything for this one. I'm now going to open the last one, which is this massive plane. Also, I have noticed... right, look, so there's a submarine. Look at that. I need that. I need the submarine. That's the stealth battle wing. We've got that. There's also a larger patrol boat for the water. And what else was there? Hang on. I took a picture on my phone because I've binned some of that rubbish now. Bear with me. Just one sec. Talk amongst yourselves. I'm just going to find the picture that I took because I can't remember what the other set was. Here we go. So, open up, please. Right, so, as I say, we've got the submarine. Oh, yeah, big helicopter. Like, I mean, we've got a transport helicopter and we've got a sort of scout helicopter. I guess, you know, this one, what is this, an attack helicopter? Special forces? I don't know. And then, of course, here's the patrol boat. So, battleship it's called. I mean, it looks just like a bigger version of the riverboat, to be honest. But I need these 3 sets. So, hey, Soldier Force, maybe you want to sponsor me. Who makes this stuff anyway? Who makes this stuff? I don't actually know, if I'm honest with you. Oh, look. What's this at the bottom here? What are these, stickers? Oh, I don't know. I don't know what the purpose of those is. Is this just showing you that they're a stick? Ah, I see. It's for sticker placement. Look, you see. Right, okay. Anyway, yeah. Whoever makes Soldier Force, maybe you'd like to sponsor me. There we go. www.chapmay.com. Look, I need your assault helicopter, I need your submarine, and I need your battleship because these guys need the equipment, right? So, you know, hey, please sponsor me. Send it to me for free. I'm joking. They won't. It won't happen. But if I see them, I shall try and buy them. I don't know where I'm going to get them from. Okay, so here we are, the last and largest one that I've got anyway. Kind of transport aeroplane, very nice. This is kind of the one that persuaded me to buy these because I thought, well, it was epic. And I mean, look at the size of it, it's magnificent. Lots of stickers to put on. So you will have just seen from the time lapse, these stickers here, these stickers here. This is the sticker sheet. I've actually got 2 of these trim ones left. Not sure why. Might just be spares in case you make a mistake, I guess. But according to the diagram, I've put them all on. We've got some sounds. Same again. So we've got like a fueling probe on the front here or some kind of sensor, I don't know. And then the other button, dropping a bomb, machine gun. So just 2 buttons, each does their own noise. This can come out to put the pilot in. The propellers rotate. We've got some drop pods or fuel tanks. I don't know if they maybe they're meant to be bombs. Actually, they've got fins on them, so they're probably meant to be bombs. A couple more sort of probes on here. This hatch opens here, this door. We've got a lovely carrying handle here for picking it up because it's quite weighty. And also we've got, let me just open this up, sorry, with one hand. Try this now. So you can turn this and the back loading hatch opens up. Okay, so that's quite good. So the guys can get in from the back here, and you'll notice it kind of locks in place. And then this is cool. You can open this whole thing up, and inside we've got 3 machine guns, and we've got seating for all the different, well, 5 troopers, I guess. So is it 5 or is it 4? It's 4 seating there for 4 people. So yeah, pretty cool. Accessories with this one. You get this kind of base element, so that can go into the base for tracking incoming flights. We've got this sort of mission plotting table. Another one of these with all the guns. And then we get 2 guys. So we've got another pilot. Pretty certain he's the same as the other one. That's fine. And then we've got this guy again. We've got a few of him now. We've got 4 of him now, I think. Soldier Force. Yeah, so, you know, I'm going to do a shot now with all these things together and show you what they all look like at once. So, here we have one of the wall elements with, you can attach a rocket launcher, and I've got a drone sort of hovering there. You get like a little remote control for each of the drones as well. So, a couple of those. You can also clip the barbed wire walls together to make a sort of fence. Would be kind of cool if you could buy, you know, extra ones of those, make a super long, you know, defensive barrier, that kind of thing. Now the other thing I will say is I've put some of these weapons in these guys' hands, and I think these weapons are horribly oversized. Look at that. Right, so I've given each of the pilots like a submachine gun. What is that, a Heckler and Koch type thing? I think it might be, not sure, could be wrong, but the guns are massive. I've given these Uzis to some of these guys, massive Uzis, like, again, comically large. I think these guns might have been designed for another toy line. The pistol, the pistol's pretty good. That's not too bad. The binoculars are pretty good as well. They're not too bad either. But look at this. So we've got a bullpup rifle here. It's massive, and you can't actually put the stock in his shoulder, in the crook of his shoulder to actually fire it. This is like a sort of sniper rifle type thing. It's got the sort of sorry, I'm just trying to get this to focus. It's got the sort of buffered kind of stock there. And again, if we compare it, I mean, it's longer than he is, to be honest with you. And then lastly, we've got this guy. I've given him a shotgun. Again, comically large. The knife, yeah, we can probably get away with the knife. But so yeah, I'm thinking that these weapons might have been designed for another toy line, and have possibly, you know, just been given to these guys because they were available. I just don't know. But I mean, yeah, you got a shovel. Shovel seems to be kind of the right size. We've got some grenades. I'd say the grenades are about right as well. And we've also got, I think these must be smoke grenades or stun grenades or something like that. Anyway, they're also kind of okay. But yeah, that's kind of a bit of a bummer that the weapons are just kind of too big for them. But I'm sure kids won't mind. I mean, it's Soldier Force, right? It's not real. There's no army, as far as I'm aware, in the world called Soldier Force. So, you know, I guess we just kind of take what we get, really. And here we are, everybody. So this is the whole range together. I think generally speaking, the scale is okay. I think possibly the Recon tank compared to the regular tank, I mean, that's a little bit silly. The plane could perhaps be bigger, but I mean, yeah, it's okay. Maybe the Scout helicopter again kind of suffers from the same thing, but the figures all sit inside anyway. So, you know, we've got a couple of sort of accessories here, and we've got 9 figures in total across all of this. I think we've got 3 kind of unique figures. So we got this black guy here. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 of him. Okay. Then we got this white sort of general kind of soldier here. We've got 3 of him, and then we've got 2 pilots. So that's okay. So they're all kind of generic, really. I think the tank looks really cool. I think the helicopter's cool. This big truck thing, I mean, they all look cool, right? But that plane, that is just absolutely, what a magnificent toy that is. I mean, if I was a kid and I'd had that, oh man, that would be absolutely amazing. Anyway, so it looks like I've got a battleship to get, a submarine to get, and a big assault helicopter to get. I don't know if there's any others in the range. I will obviously have a look. But Soldier Force, I mean, these guys are pretty well armed, right? So as a sort of expeditionary force, they've got air cover, they've got coastal sort of patrols available, they've got air transportation. I mean, these guys, yeah, they're ready. They're ready to kick some ass. Anyway, so yeah, just a random purchase that I made. I know this is probably not a very good unboxing video, but what the hell, I just did it for fun, really. I hope you like it. If I find any more Soldier Force, then obviously I'm going to try and pick them up if I've got the cash on me at the time, and we'll add it to the army. In the meantime, I'm off to go and conquer the neighbourhood with these guys. See ya! If you enjoy what I do here, although I can't think why, please remember to click the like button, smash that subscribe button, and hit the bell icon to be notified whenever I post a new video. You might also want to check out my website, www.worldsbestestpoet.com, if you fancy a laugh.